BeatStars.com.
Okay students, after the completion of our theory session on the collision theory, as I told you, we are going to do some numerical session. Okay, so before starting our numerical session, let us know what are the formulas we are going to use. Okay, so the main formula which we are going to use is Arrhenius equation. Okay, let's see. Before starting the numericals on Arrhenius equation, before starting the numerical session on Arrhenius equation, there are three different forms. There are how many different forms? There are three different forms of the Arrhenius equation. Okay, first is called as exponential form. What it is called as? Exponential form. K is equal to A into e to the power of minus EA upon RT. K is equal to A into e to the power of minus EA upon RT is called as exponential form. And there is a second form, logarithmic form, but one temperature is given. When you are given with one temperature, rate constant is given and activation energy you have to find out. Our activation energy is given, temperature is given, rate constant you have to find out. In that conditions, we will use this formula. Okay. Now let us see the next formula, logarithmic form with two different temperature. Okay. You have to remember one thing, that rate constant depends on temperature. That's why temperature is changed, rate constant also changed. It is not going to affect, remember and mark it. Make underline in your notes. That activation energy will not change with change in temperature. Then what it will change? It will change the K value. Okay. So let us take at the temperature T1, rate constant is K1, and at temperature T2, rate constant is K2. Then the equation, its derivation is already given to you all in the previous lecture. In the previous lecture already I have given how it is been derived. Is it understood? So make a note of it and we are going to start a numericals based on this. Note down. Okay. Okay, here we are with the very first question and very important question, very difficult question, very different question. Different, difficult and important. All the three things are here. Let's see how it is. The rate constant doubles. Rate constant doubles when temperature changes from 300 Kelvin to 310 Kelvin. Then activation energy will be. Okay. So here you have to give the rate constant is getting rate of reaction is getting double. Okay. So we have to find out the activation energy. But what temperature? It is from the temperature 300 to 310 Kelvin. Okay. Now these are options are also given. First give a try. If you are not able to do it, then I will explain. Okay. Okay, now I am explaining the main twist in the question is doubles. Okay, so doubles means he is saying that K2 by K1 is equal to 2. What you should remember in this question, when the rate of reaction is doubling, it is just because of the rate constant. Well, let us take temperature T1 is equal to how much we have to take? 300. Okay, corresponding rate constant is K1 and temperature T2 is 310. Further temperature rate constant is K2. Okay. Now all of you remembered, I think, log K2 by K1 is equal to 2.3 EA upon, it is EA upon 2.303 R into 1 upon T1 minus 1 upon T2. This is the formula. Now I will tell you how to substitute, what to substitute. Okay. So from this what we can say is K2 is equal to 2K1, okay, as it is given as temperature increases from 300 to 310 Kelvin, rate of reaction is doubling, therefore K2 is equal to 2K1. Now I will tell you the only substitution part. I think you can do it here. 2K1 by K1. EA is the thing which you want to find out. And one thing I wanted to tell you, the EA value, whether it is calories or joules, that you have to see according to the options. Here kilojoules are given. That means R value you should substitute as 8.314. If options are given in calories, then R value how much you will substitute? You will substitute as a 2. R value you will substitute as 2 when options energy is in calories, and R value will substitute in 8.314 when options are in joules or kilojoules. Okay. And one more thing you should remember, if you substitute 8.314, this energy we are going to get, that is going to be in joules. Okay. So after that, according to the option, you can convert into kilojoules. So EA is I wanted to find out, and 2.303. Now you know that 8.314. Some students what they are doing smartly, what they are doing, they are already multiplying and keeping is remembered. As a smart student, you can also do that. I don't remember because I am not going to give you exams. Okay. So you are attending exam and you are going to save your time and save your career. Okay. So multiply and remember. As a hint, I am telling you 2.303 and 8.314 just now. You multiply and remember. Whenever you get 2.303 into R, you multiply and remember. Okay. Then T1. What is the T1 here? It is 300. 1 upon T2, how much it is? 310. Okay. So this K1 and K1 will get cancelled. Log 2 is the thing which every student must remember. 3010. Okay. Log 2 is how much? 3010. Is it visible to all of you? 0.3010 and EA by 2.303, 8.314, all these things you can calculate. Okay. So let's see how what you will get option. And as I have solved and I have got it as 53.6. I have solved and how much I got it? 53.6 I got it. Let's see what you will get. Is it understood? Okay. Okay, first question you might be feeling difficult because it is a first. Always remember, first questions will be tough questions. Okay, and life also will be same. Initially it will be hard, and when you are accustomed to it, then life will be getting easier. Okay, so the first question is the rate coefficient K. The rate coefficient K for the reaction is 1.3 into 10 to the power of minus 4 at 100 degrees Celsius and 1.3 into 10 to the power of minus 3 at 150 degrees Celsius. What is the energy of activation in kilojoules? What is the energy of activation in kilojoules? Okay. So option A is 16, option B is 60, option C is 99 and option D is 132. Try to solve it, and what is the mistake you are making, that I will explain. Okay. If you see the solution, you will be able to solve only that question. If you are seeing the solution, then you are able to solve that question. But when I explain what are the mistakes you are committing, where you have to be take care, and the shortcut tricks also I will explain. Pause the video here and then cross check, solve it and cross check my video solution. Okay. Okay, tried. Now I will listen to my explanation, so that I want that your answer should match my answer. Okay. So rate coefficient, rate constant is 1.3. K1 is equal to 1.3 into 10 to the power of minus 4. And what people are making mistake, directly substituting 100 degrees Celsius. Don't forget always, it is a good habit. like washing your hands before food is a good habit, and converting the temperature into Kelvin before substituting is a good habit. Okay, so 100 plus 273, what is the answer? 373 Kelvin. Okay, and what is K2? K2 is equal to 1.3. How nice person he is. Easy calculation. For easy calculation, 1.3, 1.3, it is very easy to calculate. Okay, so this question is very fortunate that you got it. Okay, so T2 is equal to 150 plus 273. I think it is going to be 423 Kelvin, I think, and it is mostly correct also. Okay, and what you have to find out? EA you have to find out. Is it understood? Easy question or not? So let me substitute here. Only mistake you should not commit is don't forget to convert degree Celsius into Kelvin. Okay, what is the formula? Log K2 by K1 is equal to EA upon 2.303 R into 1 upon T1 minus 1 upon T2. Okay, so K2 I will substitute it here, and K1 I will substitute like here, and EA is the person whom I wanted to find out. R value, just now I told you how much you will substitute. Look at the option, kilojoules, 8.314. What is here? T1 is equal to 373. T2 is equal to 423 Kelvin. Okay, I think you are sufficiently able to find the answer, and the option what you should get is, I think it is 60. What is the answer? 60. If you substitute like this and simplify, I am leaving for you people to save up your time. Okay, so note down this. We will go for the next question. Okay, now next for the third question. For the reaction A gas reversible B gas, delta H is equal to minus 40 kilojoules per mole. This is a reversible reaction, and for the forward reaction it is minus 40 kilojoules per mole. And ratio of activation energy of forward reaction is EF and EB are 2:3. Then EF and EB you have to find out. Okay, so this is the question. So try to solve it, but I am going to give you a hint. So first, this type of question, I suggest all of you to go through the graph method. Okay, so it is exothermic or endothermic. Delta H is negative, so exothermic. In exothermic, energy of reactant and product minus reactant. What is the delta H formula? Product minus reactant. So for negative value, product value must be less. Okay, so this graph will be like this. Okay, so this gap he has given as 40. What it is? 40. Product minus reactant. This is the energy of what? B, and this is the energy of A. Okay, now from here to here, what it is? It is EF, forward reaction, and from here to here, what it is? EB, energy of backward reaction. Okay, activation energy for backward reaction is EB, activation energy of forward reaction is EF, and here we are given with EF by EB. EF by EB is equal to how much it is given? 2:3. See, already we can come to know that E is only 2 times and the EB is 3 times. Okay, so now you can try. If you are not able to do, then I am going to explain. Okay, try it. Now listen to my solution. Okay, so EF by EB is equal to 2/3. Now I am taking that some multiple of X. What is actually? It is ratio. So EF will be 2x and EB will be 3x. Okay, so EF is equal to 2x of 5 and EB will be how much? It is 3x of 5. Is it understood? Because this is a ratio. For converting ratio into energy, you have to take a common term. Here I have taken common term as what? X. Okay. As a common term, what I have taken? X value. So EF is already from the graph just now I have explained. EF gap was less and EB gap was more. How you could come to know? Because it is exothermic. In the backward direction it is endothermic, it requires more activation energy. In the forward direction it is exothermic, it requires less activation energy. For exothermic activation energy is less, for endothermic activation energy will be, generally I am telling you, endothermic activation energy will be more. So forward it was exothermic, that's why less activation energy. Backward it will be endothermic, so more activation energy. So EF is equal to 2x by 5 and EB is equal to 3x by 5. Okay. And that gap also we have seen from the graph. Actually I just erased. This was the graph. Okay. From here to here what it is? EB. From here to here what it is? EF. Okay. So this gap what it is? E reaction. Okay. So what it is given? 40. So EB minus EF, what you will get? Gap. What is that gap is given? 40. Okay. How this equation we got, is it understood now? Now EB minus EF is equal to 40. So in place of EB what I can write? 3x by 5. And in place of EF what I will write? 2x by 5 is equal to 40. 3x by 5 and 2x by 5 will be x by 5 is equal to 40. So x is equal to 200. Is this final answer? No. It is a part answer only. What is asking? EF and EB. So if I want EF, I will bring this x value from this narrow place and I will substitute here. Okay. So very difficult for me to travel all this way. Understood? So EF is equal to 2 into, in place of x I will write 200 divided by 5. 5 1 ja 5 40 ja, that will be 8080. Okay. So my answer will be mostly this one. But don't get hurry. You confirm that EB also you should get. EB what is the formula? 3x by 5. 3x by 5. So 3 into x value is how much? 200 by 5. Same formula. 540 ja. So 120. Now I am sure. No chance of the negative. Never take risk. Okay. Because most of the answers what they are doing options by calculating with mistake and they are giving options. Okay. So ready for the next question? Understood this question? Okay. Get ready for the next question. Okay students, now we are with the another different question and it is completely entirely different and recent entrance examination question and tricky question. Okay. So the rate constant for a first order decomposition of ethylene oxide. Ethylene oxide is split up into what? CH4 and CO. It is represented as this one. Okay. Find activation energy. Only equation is given. What that equation? Arrhenius equation. Appear to be Arrhenius equation, but lot of differences are there between this equation and Arrhenius equation. On careful observation only you can understand how to modify it into the Arrhenius equation. Okay. So if you are able to modify this into Arrhenius equation, then you are successful. Okay. So EA and options are given and try to solve it. Pause this and solve it. Okay. Right. Okay. Now listen to my explanation. I think you got the correct answer. Now let me explain you. Actual formula will be log K is equal to log A minus EA upon 2.303 RT. Okay. So this is what the equation. See, on comparison, this is log K. Log K is matching. So with this it is also matching log A. And is it matching here? Think. Think yourself and you can tell me. Thinking? Getting? Okay, there are some modification. See here, T is there, T is there. Okay, only here this is there. Okay, so that is what the careful observation you have to do. If you are able to do that, then you are successful. Okay, so what is EA upon 2.303 into R is equal to 1.25 into 10 to the power of 4. Okay, now what I want EA. For if you want EA value, then what you should do? Substitute other values. So 1.25 into 10 to the power of 4 into 2.303 into R value, how much you have to substitute? How you will come to know? 8.314. How I could come to know? Because options. All options are there in kilojoules. So once they are in kilojoules, it's your duty to substitute as a 8.314. If they are in calories, what you will substitute? You will substitute 2. Okay. So R value, what I am writing? 8.314. Okay. So on substituting, you will get the answer. Is it understood? So 12.5 into 2.303 into 8.314, 10 to the power of 3, I can directly write it as a kilojoules. Okay. Substitute and get answer. Substitute and get answer. What I feel that the answer should be, if I am doing right, 239.3. Okay. 12.5 into 2.303 into 8.314. As I multiplied, I got it as a 239.3. Therefore, my A option is correct. Okay. You also got it A option. If you got your A option, that means you are perfect in comparison. You are perfect in judging. Okay. So your judgmental power is okay. Now let us start with the one more beautiful question. Okay. Okay students, now another question. Here in this question, the speciality is you have to derive formula according to the question. Okay. Previous question was concentrated upon the comparison between the formula and given equation. And it is another, you have to derive. Already you have one formula, but that formula is not suitable to this. For this formula, for this question, you have to derive according to your own requirement. Okay. So let's see what the question is. In a reaction at 27 degrees Celsius, activation energy is 24. Okay. So it was before, but presence of catalyst, as I told you, catalyst increases the rate of reaction by decreasing. Two things I told you. What are those two things? Threshold energy and activation energy. Okay. But here question is about the activation energy. So catalyst decrease the activation energy to 1/4. That means how much it is? 24 by 4. What is the value? 24 by 4? 6. Okay. So 6 kilocalories. Understood? The approximate ratio of rate in presence of catalyst to rate in absence of catalyst. Obviously, activation energy, once it is decreased, rate of reaction will increase. So we have to find out R with catalyst divided by R without catalyst. But what you will do as a smart person, K with catalyst divided by K without catalyst. Okay. So these are the options. And one more modification you should remember is kilocalories. Sorry, calories are given R value. Okay. Now try to solve. If not or if yes, both way you have to see my solution. Okay. So pause it from yourself and solve it, then check with my solution. Okay. Now I am explaining. See here. So normally what we have, log K is equal to log A minus EA upon 2.303 RT. But is this equation suitable for us? No. Why? Two activation energies are there, two rate constants are required, but we don't have as of now any formula with two activation energies and to rate constant. For that, what you have to do, you have to modify. Okay, so let us take this as a formula without catalyst. Okay, now what I will do, log Kc, C does not stand for equilibrium constant, don't get misunderstood like that. So EA with catalyst divided by 2.30, the rest all are same. Okay, so I am taking this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. Okay, now which value you have to keep it top and keep it at bottom, that you have to take care. Now what I feel is equation 2 minus 1 will be better option. Okay, because I know that rate constant with catalyst will be more, because rate of reaction will be more. Okay, so if I am doing like that, log Kc minus log K, so that what I will get, Kc by K. Okay, and this will get cancelled, minus EAC divided by 2.303 RT, minus of minus, it will be plus. So EA without catalyst divided by 2.303 RT. So what you can do now, you can take common anything. Okay, what common you will take? 1 upon 2.303 RT. Okay, so in the numerator what I will write, EA minus EA with catalyst. Okay, so this ratio we have to find out. Rate in presence of catalyst is Kc, rate in absence of this is K. Okay, so log Kc by K, is it visible to you if I write over here? Okay, so log Kc by K, EA is how much it is? EA without catalyst, it is 24 and it is 6 divided by 2.303. Okay, R value how much we should take? We should take it as a 2. And temperature is C, fancy number, the most best number, 27. Why? It is converted into Kelvin, you will get a nice number. What is the temperature? 300. Easy for calculation. Okay, you are lucky enough to get such a temperature. Understood? I hope in the examination also you will get that only. Okay, so at this stage I will not explain how to do that. Kc by K is equal to anti-log of all this stuff. You bring this stuff and substitute here and you can solve it here. Is it understood? And I have done already, and my answer was found to be D. Okay, what is my answer? My answer is found to be D. So if you got any doubt, please kindly post me about is this question, any calculation or anything you want to clarify. Give me in description, give me in comment section, so that I can give you the explanation, or I will make a video. If I am able to explain through the comment section only, then I will try to do it. If not, then what I will do, if it is a good topic and more depth is required, useful to more people, then definitely I am going to give you some more time to give you one video on that topic. Okay, so D option is correct. I hope you also got D option. Let's go for the next question. Okay, now only one type of question was left, and that question is here. What is the type of question? Combining the question with the related graph. Okay, so here is the question. I am trying to complete all models of the question on a topic by giving you the very important questions. Okay, so all these 6 questions, the 6 pack is going to give you a good score. Okay, so let's start with this question. The activation energy EA of the reaction can be calculated by plotting. Okay, so that means you have to draw a graph, and on x-axis what you are going to take, on y-axis what you are going to take, that is your decision. But what you wanted to find out, EA you wanted to find out. Okay, so that means you have to have a good concepts of the plots or graph. Okay, so but the same problem was faced by the most of the students. They have requested to the comment section Then I have made a lecture on this, how to plot a graph. Okay, but that was related to the states of matter. This type of questions are also available in states of matter. So try solving the questions of states of matter, that I have given a graph. Okay, so if you want, I will give you the link in the description box. You can search it. Understood? So let's go for this question. Okay, so for more details, see the description for the link where you will be connected directly to that graph. Then you will be enhancing your knowledge. Apart from the kinetics also, you will also revise the states of matter. Okay, now activation energy. Already we know that log K is equal to log A minus EA upon 2.303 RT. Okay, so but I have to make some modification. Log K is equal to, I will write this as a minus EA upon 2.303 R into 1 by T plus log A. Okay, so can you visualize it some way? Are you visualizing? So not visualizing, then I will make you to see. You should compare this as a y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, so for that, on y axis what I should take? Log k. For x axis what I should take? 1 by t. Then with the help of the slope, r value is well known to me and 2.303 already given. If I know the slope after substituting 2.303 and r, what I will get? I will get EA value. Okay, so that means log k versus 1 by t. So what is that? What is that? This. So C option is correct. Okay, I hope you enjoyed all the numericals. No question is repeated, no concept is left over. All concepts are beautiful.